Hey guys, hope everyone is well. Splendid week thus far. Let's get to it. So, where should we start? Should we start with gold? One of the main components here on gold, let's go into this module for a second. Now, looking at this nice and clear, crisp daily time frame, what we've seen and what we've had is, obviously we had some releases last week. However, before the releases, my friends, if we look at the crosshair here, 2,431, okay, 0.43, so to speak, we can see that 20th of May we spiked through, the body closed below. Next day we spiked up at the higher area of the volume box. The ethic there was, okay, we're spiking through the volume, but we're also going to respect the prior day's high, which is obviously here, okay? One from that as well, we had the push high, the first push high, okay, where the volume comes in. So we've gone from at the open of this candle here to the, I wouldn't say close, but the high of the secondary candle. We've gone from low to high. We've gone from A to B when it comes down to buying pressure, and the market coming out. There's money coming out of the market here, and it's been retraced and left below our area, which is 2-4, anywhere in between 2-4-3-3s, and also the daily high there as well. You can see that we closed and intertwined our rollover, and at the same time we can go through this from an educational standpoint here. Okay, we have the high here as well. We broke back below that high, okay, as you can see here, the red candle. So we've came through, we've respected, rolled over, and then we've pushed into the bottom area, okay, which is 2-3-3-3. So with that being said, my friends, I feel that right now one of the main areas to look at, okay, in significance here is 2,383, which is mid 50%, all right? And then from there, my friends, guess what? As you can see, we've basically bottomed at this area. It'll make sense in a second, my friends. The high there, okay, can you see here, one of the daily highs? We've smacked into it and we've closed back above it. Can we roll back over to the downside? This is what I'm looking at. This is, unless something drastic happens where the gold price is pushed to the upside, okay, I'm feeling ultimately overall, let's go into this model over here. Look at the weekly. Look at how the weekly closed to the downside. The weekly, we've gone from A to B and we've closed on top of that. And again, I've got a weekly low there at 2,331. So there's a few components in place right now as to what's really happening. We've got the weekly potential area supportive. We have obviously the daily outlook, which we've came in 3 days in a row. Can we now break? If we break this area, my friends, number one, we're going to come into the low here to 2,284, and then we're going to push down here. This is my main target, which is 2,222, so to speak. So yeah, that's that. Now on the downside, on the micro, let's have a look at the micro for a second. So yesterday, again, what I seen from yesterday, guys, I wasn't really too active executional wise on gold yesterday because I was waiting. We didn't really have any good momentum that came through until the end of the day last night. Okay, well, some of you guys, it's probably still, it's 11 p.m. So we just had the daily rollover. I've just woke up at 4 a.m. It's now 5. I'm doing this pre-Asia, this video pre-Asia. So what we can see here, we pushed above the highs, and then what I'm looking for on gold, can we rotate? Can we rotate to the downside, my friends, and push lower, 2,330, and then a lot lower over here. So if we do get this, in the next few sessions, my friends, can we roll and penetrate and take out these lows and take out 2,300s? Let's see. In a nutshell, that's all I'm really looking at over here. And on this time frame, on this daily here, I'm just putting in some daily highs and daily lows as areas of significance. And I do have obviously 2 3s and 2 277. So let's see what this brings. I feel like I am looking at short on gold, the narrative for the next, I would say, 48 hours. GBPUSD, this is from last week. Again, yesterday we had a few things overlap from last week. Not to say I had, live trades. I had executional knowledge ready to go. And last night we only pushed out really on gold and GBPUSD. It was late last night and I was busy. So as you can see here, pushed into these highs. Let's look at the daily. Daily's pushing higher, and you can also see over here, let's look at the daily and the weekly. I'm looking at this, suggesting a big rollover on the week. It could be a few weeks into play, but this could come in, I don't know, it can come in any time really, guys. And I did state, like, okay, look, we got the daily, we got the high into the low, brought this across. And we've got one of the daily highs here, which is again a supportive area. Spike through, spike through, spike through, spike through, pushed out, we broke out of that region, that range, as I say 1.2726. And as you can see, we're getting that momentum continue. So I feel like we could maybe have another small bullish day. And look over here, this high arena, 1.2800, where the crosshair is. I feel like we could touch this tap and then we could roll. So we're looking at a big sell-off in pounds soon, but I do feel like we could have one more push to the upside beforehand. So keep that in mind, because this will be a big trade. US 30, I put a few thesis, whatever you want to call it, out yesterday. Again, Monday, guys, was probably a fake out region. And we have to look at that, and then we can aim to be inspired for the Tuesday, the Wednesday, to get the right direction of the market there. So, and GA, it's one trade I did do yesterday. It's come through. But it's small. It was only 30-40 pips. But I'm not really focused on that. I'm focused on gold. Gold and pounds. So let's see if gold breaks back through these boxes today and then rolls over, my friends. Let's see.